fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm back. This is your local Grandmaster Taekwondo, and I want to talk to you about Helldivers 2, baby. You're gonna have to excuse me. I'm just getting off of potentially the most sick I've ever been in my entire life. If you've been around the Discord, if you've been around the community, you've probably heard from a black belt or two that I've been sick over the last 2 weeks, and it was bad. Real bad. But glory to God, I have recovered from it, and I'm back and better than ever, baby. Let's talk. Now, I've been playing the finals because I am a believer that that game is going to succeed and people just don't know it yet. That's a good game right there. But if I ain't playing the finals, I'm playing Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2, let me be the first person on the internet to say this, one of the first people to say this. I think it's going to get, at the very least, nominated for Game of the Year this year. Made of cheese, put it right there on the table so you don't spill it. There you go, boy. Now, sit down, I'm working here. I love being a dad. Anyways, I think Helldivers 2 might get nominated for Game of the Year, and honestly, it might even win Game of the Year. I don't know what else is to come out. I know it's stupid early to say something like that, but as of right now, Helldivers 2 is Game of the Year, 2024. Period. It feels like a game that shouldn't exist in the current landscape of games. This keeps happening slowly but surely. There's games like Baldur's Gate 3. Now there's Helldivers 2. There's another game out there that came out that was really, really well done and goes against the grain for business practices. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember what it was. But the point is that there are these games that are occasionally coming out and they are taking the world by storm. And that is a sign of growth. I actually got kind of emotional the other day because I realized I haven't played a game this fun with my friends in years. Like, I'm talking since like 2017, since like high school days. And I'm so happy and grateful that I get to experience this again. It actually almost feels like another golden age in gaming or something. Like, I feel like you never know how good a moment is until it becomes a memory. I feel like I know how good this moment is. And it is so exciting to me to share like my experiences in Helldivers 2 with my community, with my subscribers, with the black belts. It's an anomaly. It's an anomaly of a game. It is absolutely incredible. Now, the game is suffering. The game is suffering from its own success. I don't believe the developers had any true idea of how badly a game like this was needed. It kind of shows through their servers. Their servers are extremely limited right now. They are working on it. They are constantly telling us that they're working on it. The CEO has even gone as far as to say, don't buy the game right now because we want you guys to enjoy the game. We don't want you to spend money and then you get stuck in the login screen for hours. I've had members in the community tell me how patient they've been. It's kind of concerning because they find themselves staring at the screen for 40 minutes straight, just waiting until it sends them onto their ship. And you would do that for no game. But you will do that for Helldivers 2. The game having friendly fire on by default makes the game 10 times more funny. I cannot express to you how many times I have seen or actually killed somebody myself on accident. But friendly fire incidents happen all the time. Even when you're just spawning in, coming in on your hell pod, you can crush one of your teammates on accident. And it's hilarious. I feel like I laugh I actually haven't gotten like truly mad at this game. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. I can go 0 to 100 with almost any game that's a competitive shooter. And this one being, it's not a competitive shooter in any aspect, but it is a very strategic based, competitive, objective shooter that you want to succeed at with your friends. It's something that I feel like when you get to the higher difficulties, like last night on stream, twitch.tv/taekwondo, last night on stream, we actually attempted the final difficulty in the game currently, which is Helldive difficulty. And let me tell you, it felt like we went 12 rounds with Mike Tyson in his prime. And as hard as the damn thing was, we were still laughing our asses off. This is a special game. It really is. When you can play something at the highest difficulty and still have a good time with your friends, they nailed the formula for this game. Now, another thing to remember too is that this game, it doesn't necessarily have any structured like battle pass system. Most of the time, a game will come out free to play or not, and it will have a season pass that will end in about 3 months, and then a new season pass will come out, and you know, that's how they progress the story long term. With this game, it seems like they're taking a page out of Halo Infinite's book, and they are introducing season passes, but once they're in the game forever, assumingly. There's currently right now 2 season passes in the game, and one of them is free, The other one is premium. You can buy it if you'd like. You don't have to. But you earn medals based off gameplay, based off of completing objectives and succeeding at operations. And you will earn those medals and you can apply them to whatever war bonds is what they're called. You can apply them to any war bond that you would like. You don't have to do the same battle pass as your friends. Like some of my friends are doing the premium war bond. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the standard one. But yet at the same time, because I'm doing the standard one, I have things that they don't have. They have things that I don't have. And it's really, really entertaining. It's really exciting. Another thing too, that shows how anti-predatory they are, or how non-greedy, I guess you could say they can be, is you can earn the in-game currency, the V-Bucks. You can earn that in-game by exploring and going throughout the world looking for, they're called requisition slips. You can find them if you just go and do the side objectives. If you look and play long enough, you'll have enough war bonds to go to the next page and the next page and the next page. That's huge. That means that unless you really don't have the time to play it, there's no reason for you to buy the in-game currency, unless you really are like limited to like an hour or two a day and you feel like, let me just get a couple thousand requisition slips. I get that. I understand why people would buy it in that case, but in any other instance, you can actually earn via gameplay the in-game currency for this game. That is huge. That is huge. There's requisitions. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm probably pissing off so many people. Requisitions is what you use to buy your stratagems. Jeez, I'm so sorry. Medals. You find your medals in the games. You also find super credits, which is the in-game currency. I got this whole thing Mexican? Honey, we're eating Mexican food tonight. I got this whole thing mixed up. But anyways, the point is that you can actually earn the in-game currency by playing. Now, alongside that stuff, we also have the narrative of the game. In the first Helldivers, there was the Terminids, the cyborgs, which are not the automatons in Helldivers 2. And then there was a third race called the Illuminates. Now, the Illuminates have already been teased to be potentially showing up soon, for all we know, in Helldivers 2. But with how the community is handling the automaton threat and the Terminid threat, let me just say something right now. Not as a YouTuber, not as a streamer, let me call out the community when I say this. Y'all are dodging the clankers. Y'all are dodging the automatons. Y'all need to understand that that's the threat. Terminids? Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, they're on the cover of the game. Cool, yeah, it's fun. Have a good time. They're gonna take away your liberty. So potentially the Illuminates are showing up soon, and who knows what that could mean long-term for the game. It's already been teased in the launch trailer for the game that there is going to be mech suits showing up. And if they're teasing mech suits, that means vehicles are not too far behind either as well. Because in the first game they had, I believe, like a truck that you could transport everybody in, and they also had like a motorbike that you can drive, which was pretty dope. The first game is a very special game. It's a hard ass game, but still, I think if you go back and you check out things that are in Helldivers 1, you would learn a lot about what's to come for Helldivers 2. And if Helldivers 1 is anything to base Helldivers 2 future on, we have one hell of a time ahead of us. Now it's your time to talk to me. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Are you playing Helldivers 2? Are you waiting for them to figure out the server situation? What is your deal with the game? How do you feel about it? I think that this game is a special game, once in a lifetime, lightning in a bottle type of situation. And I'm very excited to see where they go with this and how the community responds to it, because people are making propaganda videos over on TikTok. Spill oil, as they say. So I love you guys. Hey, also, by the way, before you click off on this video, like the video first off, but we have a brand new rebrand that has occurred over on twitch.tv/Taekwondo. I have my first official logo, and it is Stoinky. Real stoinky, velociraptors and martial arts uniforms type stuff. If you know anything about this community, you know what that means. I'll see you in the next stream. I'll see you in the next YouTube video. I'll catch you over on Discord. And as always, keep kicking ass. God bless. I love you.